Joy Behar is known for speaking her mind, and on a recent episode of The View, she didn't hold back one bit when it came to her frustrations with the current state of the U.S. government. With mounting concerns over key leadership roles under President Trump's administration, Behar vented her growing fears, disapproval, and even dropped a dramatic, though likely rhetorical, declaration. She might stop paying her federal taxes. The moment came as co-host Whoopi Goldberg raised questions about how the government was able to halt U.S. weapons shipments to Ukraine without the president's apparent knowledge or approval. That's when Behar's tone shifted from frustrated to outright alarmed. Behar took direct aim at Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem and Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth, labeling them part of a group of incompetent people supposedly handpicked by Trump. Her biggest concern wasn't just about their qualifications or lack thereof, but the broader implications of poor leadership during times of national and international crisis. Specifically, she slammed Noem for suggesting the elimination of FEMA, the very federal agency that provides disaster relief, including in Texas, where catastrophic flooding recently took over 100 lives. She wants to eliminate the one organization that could help those people, Behar said, clearly outraged. Her passion on the topic led her to a bold rhetorical question. Why am I paying federal taxes if they're not going to do anything anyway? Behar continued, adding that if the federal government expects states to handle everything themselves, she might as well just pay state taxes and opt out of the federal system altogether. With a laugh that tried to lighten the heavy moment, she quipped, "Watch the IRS come after me now." Co-host Sunny Hostin didn't hesitate to echo Behar's concerns. She expressed deep worry over the administration's lack of structure and oversight, especially when it comes to matters of national defense. Hostin wanted answers as to why the president seemingly didn't know about the delay in aid to Ukraine, a critical ally in an ongoing global conflict. Why doesn't the commander-in-chief know there was a pause in military aid to an ally? That scares the heck out of me, she said, visibly shaken by the implications. Hostin also pointed out that Pete Hegseth, the man now tasked with leading the Department of Defense, still doesn't have a chief of staff or senior advisors to help him manage his responsibilities. To her, it was a troubling sign that national security is in the hands of someone who's not only underqualified but also under-resourced. We're in trouble, she concluded, her voice carrying the weight of deep concern. The moment on The View wasn't just another roundtable debate. It was a passionate, emotional conversation that reflected the growing anxiety many Americans feel about leadership, accountability, and the role of the federal government. Behar and Hostin didn't hold back, and whether you agree with them or not, their words struck a chord. The frustration they voiced is something resonating far beyond the studio audience, and it raises a larger question about how much trust the American people still place in the institutions designed to protect and serve them.